What's up, ladies and gentlemen of the interweb? Today is Friday, February 23rd, 2024, and this is Playbite, the show where I bring you the best PlayStation news in a tiny bite-sized form. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. This past week was very, very light on PlayStation news. Normally I would have done 2 or 3 Playbites by now. However, there wasn't really anything. There's only 2 big stories, and I saved them all for today. But first, let's get the small things out of the way, PlayStation Plus and Helldivers news. Friendly reminder, please claim your PlayStation Plus games. You only have a couple days left to do that. That is Still Rising, Foam Stars, and Roller Dome. I highly suggest jumping into Foam Stars while you can. This game 110% flop and will probably get shut down before even the summer gets here. So it'd be a nice little piece of gaming history just to try it out. I played it and uninstalled it before I even finished the first match. And now on to Helldivers. Helldivers is continuing to get hit with multiple server issues. They raised the player count up to 450,000, and that still wasn't enough. We still hit that player count. We are still having server and login issues. They also implemented a fix for AFKing. Previously, up until now, PlayStation players has just been keeping their PlayStation in rest mode so they can immediately load in, stay on the ship, and be good to go. However, in a new update, that will no longer be possible so that more players can play when people are not online. And now, on to the PlayStation news itself. The smaller topic of this week, but still one of the only 2 big topics of the week, PlayStation VR2. Now, unfortunately, we all know that PlayStation VR failed on the PlayStation 5. According to reports as of the last we saw, it has sold less than 500,000 units. They were expecting 2 million in year 1. So bringing it to PC is definitely a smart move. That opens it up to hundreds of thousands of more games, and it also opens it up to a lot more mods and just overall fun VR content. And now onto the biggest topic of the week, PlayStation 5 news. We got a ton of major leaks this week. This is coming from WCCF tech journalist Francesco De Maio. He has a whole major article going into much more detail, but the major bullet points, the parts that you care about most, I will list right now. It's targeting 4K 120 FPS as a standard for all games. Honestly, that makes a lot of sense. I'm really happy they're doing that. My OLED TV over there is supportable up to 120 FPS as HDMI 2.1. However, I've never gotten to actually experience that. I only get to experience 60 FPS, obviously, because I'm not going to hook my PC over to there. Like, that's just, no. There's going to be AI upscaling into the console. Now, that sounds scarier than it actually is. It's just the LSS, which is already on PC, which basically what that'll end up doing is it makes you be able to run games at 1080p, but have that game look like it's running at 4K. I think there's also something you can do for frame rates for acceleration to make it look more smooth, so that's also really good to see coming. It is going to be the most powerful home console of all time, which is really good because it's going to be more powerful than the Xbox Series X. The Series X is a really powerful console. If you've never gotten to play one, never gotten to experience one, it's literally something, it's quite interesting. It's targeting a fall release date, fall 2024, literally just months away. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably going to launch early November. Estimated price is $600. That's not in the article, but it's just something going around from other leaks. And next year when Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, it will launch exclusively on console, and it will have a PlayStation 5 Pro bundle. Outside of PlayStation news, Xbox had a successful launch of Pentiment on both the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation. The Nintendo Direct came out and gave us a ton of new games that I'm actually really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Epic Mickey's remake, and I'm definitely looking forward to the Star Wars Battlefront Collection remastered launching on the PlayStation 5 next month. And additionally, Xbox confirmed that all their biggest games will be on multiple platforms. So they're not going to stop with just these 4 games we already know about. So that's pretty exciting. We also know that Hi-Fi Rush is getting a physical release exclusively through Limited Run Games. I'll be picking that up later today. But with that being said, I hope next week's a much more exciting week for gaming news. Obviously, it can't be worse than this week. But we'll be entering the last week of February, and like I said a month ago, February is always the biggest month of the year for gaming news outside of the, the normal E3 time period. So we should be getting a lot of leaks of plans going into fiscal year 2025, as that will begin for pretty much every company in March. We should also begin getting leaks for Summer Game Fest, so that's also something to look forward to. But with that being said, let me know in the comments down below what you thought about today's gaming news. Are you excited for these Xbox games coming to PlayStation? Is Helldivers still enjoyable to you, or are you not able to know because you can't get into the servers? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, try not to die, and I'll see you in the next video.